The president used his overnight news conference to fire back at his former personal lawyer, Michael Cohen. Mr. Trump said Cohen's dramatic day-long testimony yesterday was, in his words, a fake hearing.
Having it in the middle of this very important summit is really a terrible thing. He lied a lot, but it was very interesting because he didn't lie about one thing. He said no collusion with the Russian hoax. And I said, I wonder why he didn't just lie about that, too, like he did about everything else.
Well, Cohen accused the president of lying and breaking the law. When the House Oversight Committee hearing was over, the chairman said Cohen may have incriminated the president. Nancy Cordes covered it all on Capitol Hill. Nancy called it a fake hearing, but a lot of people were watching. Looked pretty real on TV.
Right, and Cohen certainly painted a pretty grim picture, Gayle, of his former boss, describing him as a criminal, a cheat, a con man, a liar, and a racist. He did say that he had no direct evidence of collusion with the Russians, but he will be back here on Capitol Hill today, testifying about the president's Russia ties behind closed doors.
I believe he told the truth.
House Oversight Committee Chairman Elijah Cummings presided over the nearly 7-hour hearing and said Michael Cohen left them with plenty of leads to follow up on. Based on what you heard, do you believe that the president committed a crime while in office?
Based on looking at the checks and listening to Mr. Cohen, it appears that he did.
The committee's top Republican disagreed.
Michael Cohen can't be trusted.
Cohen was emotional at times as he outlined his role in various shady dealings over the course of more than 10 years.
I blindly followed his demands. My loyalty to Mr. Trump has cost me everything.
This drew the most interest, a check to Cohen for $35,000 that President Trump signed while in office. Reimbursement for Cohen's $130,000 payout on Mr. Trump's behalf to keep porn star Stormy Daniels quiet. Cohen says the check is direct evidence the president conspired to violate campaign finance laws.
The president was aware of this scheme. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Cohen also accused his former boss of tax fraud and intimidation.
How many times did Mr. Trump ask you to threaten an individual or entity on his behalf?
Quite a few times.
50 times?
More.
100 times?
More.
500 times?
Probably. Over the 10 years.
Republicans noted Cohen is a convicted felon.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Cohen admitted he lied in the past about a Moscow real estate deal. He said that's what the president wanted.
At the same time, I was actively negotiating in Russia for him. He would look me in the eye and tell me there's no Russian business, and then go on to lie to the American people by saying the same thing.
And he insisted the president knew about stolen Clinton campaign emails before they were released by WikiLeaks.
Is it likely that Donald Trump was fully aware and had every intent of working with Russia to help make sure that he could win the presidency at all costs?
Mr. Trump's desire to win would have him work with anyone.
The Trump campaign is slamming Cohen's testify, saying in part, Michael Cohen is a felon, a disbarred lawyer, and a convicted perjurer who lied to both Congress and the special counsel, adding that his testimony has proven before to be worthless. Norah.
All right, Nancy, thank you.